The United States praised India as a very good actor on Russian oil sanctions while signaling it could ease restrictions on additional Russian crude to stabilize global energy markets. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, speaking on Fox Business's Kudlow program, said Washington allowed India to purchase Russian oil already stranded at sea and is now considering further steps to unsanction more barrels. Bessent also suggested that Washington could take additional steps to bring more oil into the market if needed. Earlier, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announced a 30-day waiver allowing Indian refiners to purchase Russian oil. U.S. said the transactions, including from vessels blocked by various sanctions regimes, are authorized through the end of the day on April 3, 2026. Highlighting the importance of the bilateral relationship, Secretary Bessent described India as an essential partner of the United States.
The Indians have been very good actors. We had asked them to stop buying sanctioned Russian oil this fall. They did. They were going to substitute it with U.S. oil. But to ease the temporary gap of oil around the world, we have given them permission to accept Russian oil. We may unsanction other Russian oil.
I think it shows that the U.S. is conscious of the impact on the global market. They understand that they're worried about, they're not doing it out of any goodwill. They're doing it because they're worried about the inflation ramifications in the U.S. And so I think, again, they're making these adjustments, understanding that. But it's one thing where all the big energy consumers will at some point have to cooperate amongst each other to ensure in this time period how they adjust.
So how do you see India's policy during this conflict? Where are we standing right now?
No, I think, look, for India, the concerns are a few. The number one concern is safety of the Indian diaspora.
Yes.
We have almost 1 crore Indians, almost the population of entire Israel in the Gulf. So their safety and security is the number one priority. And we saw that reflected in the Prime Minister's call to his counterparts in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar and elsewhere about highlighting this issue of safety and security. Second is energy and commodities and the impact for our economy, the domestic economy. That's the second. And then I think third, obviously India wants this conflict to end sooner rather than later, the longer it drags on. And so to the extent that India can use its good offices, it will try to do that. There's been constant communication with all the actors involved in this.